This darkness moved, it breathed, it digested. A slow, grinding churn echoed through the beast's insides as its body worked to break down what it had consumed. The air was thick, sour, burning with every second it touched skin. Rakuto lay in it, barely there. His body was torn, breath shallow, mind slipping in and out of nothing. The absence of his forearm pulsed louder than anything else, a hollow ache where something should have been. Across from him, Kazuki watched. Calm, unbothered. Like this place didn't apply to him. He exhaled slowly, then glanced down at the faint glow resting against Rakuto's chest. The blue fragment stone. Guess this is the price, he muttered. Kazuki reached forward, fingers brushing against the chain before pulling it free. The faint blue glow dimmed slightly in his hand, like it resisted leaving its owner. Rakuto didn't react. He couldn't. Kazuki studied it for a moment, then closed his hand around it. Yeah, he said quietly. This'll do. He leaned forward, placing his other hand against Rakuto's chest. For the first time, something changed. The air shifted. A low, unnatural hum filled the space, like multiple elements trying to exist at once. Heat, cold, pressure, movement. Kazuki's eyes dimmed slightly as energy spread from his palm, threading through Rakuto's body like something searching for broken pieces. Then it found them. The missing arm, the torn flesh, the failing systems. The energy surged. Rakuto's body jerked violently. The regrowth wasn't clean, it wasn't smooth, it forced itself into existence. Bone formed first, snapping into place from nothing. Then muscle, then veins, then skin, all rebuilding in rapid, unnatural succession. His left forearm returned, but wrong. Black, not dark like shadow, not stained. Black like something that didn't belong to him. The energy pulsed once more, stabilizing it, barely. Kazuki pulled his hand away. That should keep you alive, he said. He glanced at the arm, then back at Rakuto. But don't get comfortable, he added. That might still kill you. The blackness already began to fade, slowly retreating, like whatever held it together was temporary. Bleeding will stop for a while, Kazuki continued, more to himself than anything. After that, it's your problem. Silence returned. The beast continued its slow, grinding process. Then Rakuto inhaled, sharp, weak, but real. Blinked once. Seriously? Rakuto's eyes barely opened, vision blurred and unfocused. He looked down, slowly, painfully. His arm was back, not fully normal. Dark patches still clung to it, fading unevenly. What? His voice barely formed. Kazuki stood, dusting his hands off casually. I'll leave it up to you how you get out of here, he said. But looks like someone's got other plans. Rakuto tried to process the words. Couldn't. Kazuki paused, glancing back once. We'll meet again, Kaze. And then he broke apart. His body turned to fine ash, scattering into nothing, dissolving into the air like he was never there. Rakuto's vision collapsed again. Darkness took him. The ruins went silent. Then they stopped. Across every sector, every team felt it. The movement, the pressure, gone. A voice echoed through the environment, loud, absolute. Phase 2 has concluded. The world around them began to shift. Stone realigned. Pathways opened. The illusion of chaos peeled back just enough to reveal structure beneath it. Survival conditions were fabricated. All hostile entities and traps were controlled variables under Empire supervision. Team 2 stood still. Lin exhaled sharply. Figures. Isho stopped humming. Yui tilted her head, processing. Akira blinked. So we almost died for research? Sogi didn't answer. He remained still, arm hanging slightly off, blood dried along his shoulder. His breathing was controlled, but slower now. Rash glanced at him once. Can you continue? Sogi yelled. No, not hesitation. Just fact. I'll pass regardless, he added. But I'm not moving into the next phase like this. Rash didn't argue. He simply looked forward again. Team 3 regrouped in silence. Pex's eyes moved constantly, still analyzing, still processing everything they had seen. Fabricated doesn't mean harmless, she muttered. IA said nothing, but he understood that already. Team 1 didn't move at all. Fabricated? Marno repeated weakly. Winta stared at the ground. That thing ate him, he said quietly. No one corrected him, because no one could. Kyra stood still, eyes lowered slightly, broken. Just distant. Mira spoke carefully. If it was controlled, then... No, that wasn't fake. His voice wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Jail between them, tension tight in his chest. We don't know anything yet, he said. But it didn't land. Because they all saw it. They all knew what happened. The recruits were brought back, one by one. Through shifting gates and controlled corridors, they returned to the Empire grounds. Line by line, formation by formation. All one, a raised platform stood over them. Commanders above, recruits below. Brackle stepped forward. Those who stand here have passed Phase 2. A pause. Prepare for Phase 3. A ripple of tension moved through the crowd. Some relieved, some exhausted, some still trying to process what they survived. Team 1 stood together, but something was missing. Then, A door opened, slow, heavy, every head turned. From the shadows beyond, a figure stumbled forward. Alive. Rakuto. Gasps broke across the formation. Winter froze. Nah. Kyra's eyes widened, just slightly. Jaylee stepped forward without thinking. Mira's breath caught. Marno nearly collapsed, but then they saw the rest. Rakuto's arm intact. No missing limb, no visible teeth, just faint traces of black fading across the skin. And behind him, a blade pressed to his back. Captain Rick Riley, silent, unmoving, watching everything. Rakuto's hands were bound, head slightly lowered, breathing steady, but weaker than usual. Then Kyra saw it. Not the arm. Not the blade. His face, the bandage, gone. And in its place, the infinity mark, clear, exposed, unhidden. Her expression shifted, because that wasn't supposed to be seen. Not here. Not now. Brackle didn't react immediately. Neither did the other commanders, but something had changed. The air tightened, the moment stretched. Rakuto stood there, alive, but not the same and not free. The next phase hadn't even begun yet, and everything had already shifted.
I start from here, I catch up with you. I don't do back on a myself anymore. I start from here.